A lot of the guys
Hold
that
on, hold on,
y'all
hold
say
on.
ain't
This,
shit
this,
is because of women like her.
hold on one second, bro. Like you keep saying predatory, and every time you say it, it's like, bro, like as a man, bro, how weak is it to say that a woman is taking advantage of you because you can't control your seed? I'm not saying
No,
that. Hold on, I'm not saying that women are not predatory, which is basically just taking advantage of the system, gaming it, all that. That does exist. But if you are aware of it, then why not move differently? That's all I'm saying. I'm not
so if
saying
you
it does
made
not
look,
exist. I'm
thinking
just
man,
saying move different.
thinking man, if you were in a relationship with a woman who you were married to,
Yeah, go ahead.
You have the, in my opinion,
no,
you
no,
have
no,
the leverage.
Shantae, it is leverage. It is leverage. You want to know why? Because look, check this out. If you didn't receive anything, if child support didn't exist, if welfare didn't exist, you would not. They would not. That girl who I just told you about would not act in the same way that she acts. She would be a little bit more conservative about who comes inside of her.
Okay, I agree with that.
So look, with that, with the base of that. So if you every woman, I mean every baby that she got out of those men, because there's six different ones, and they all pay at least $800. So she's going after a certain type, a particular man.
So we're talking about one woman. Okay.
No, 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 no. But she represents something. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, this is the point that I'm trying to make. And that every guy who she got and was predatory towards, she took a black man off the table that y'all say ain't shit.
Hey, just for the record though, hold on one second. Like,
A lot of the guys
hold on,
that
hold on,
y'all
hold
say
on.
ain't
This,
shit
this,
is
Hold
because
on for
of
a
women
second.
like her.
hold on one second, bro. Like, you keep saying predatory, and every time you say it, it's like, bro, like as a man, bro, how weak is it to say that a woman is taking advantage of you because you can't control your seed? I'm not saying
No,
that. Hold on, I'm not saying that women are not predatory, which is basically just taking advantage of the system, gaming it, all that. That does exist. But if you are aware of it, then why not move differently? That's all I'm saying. I'm not
so if
saying
you
it does
made
not
look,
exist. I'm
thinking
just
man,
saying move different.
thinking man, if you were in a relationship with a woman who you were married to for 5, 6, 7 years or whatever, and you made a mistake in your relationship. Now, mind you, you've been doing everything that you've been supposed to been doing as a man, taking care of all the bills 100%. Um, providing, protecting, doing everything that you're supposed to do. Not everything, but like let's say 85% of what you're supposed to do. Then all of a sudden you make a mistake.
What's the mistake?
And the mistake is I get caught with uh hitting women's DMs. My woman gets in my phone and sees that I've been hitting women's DMs.
Okay.
So now
That's not a mistake.
No, just let. I'm
just
trying to
listen,
let
just
him.
listen,
Go
just
ahead.
listen, just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying what I'm trying to say is that does that warrant losing his family and paying alimony for the rest of his life?
You are you saying, because the question is you didn't finish. I guess I'm assuming that you're saying the woman seen that you were DMing another woman and she just
And she
decided to
wants a
leave the
divorce.
relationship.
She wants to discontinue the relationship.
Okay.
Out of this mistake. Now you've been doing everything that you had to do as a man. You've protected, you provided for your seeds, for your woman, all that shit.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden you made a mistake. Something that you would take back if you could do it all over again.
Okay, but
And
if she
then,
she still has a right to choose whether she wants to be with you or not.
right, but then in order for her to receive this alimony, she would have to request this. She would have to almost put you in a position, bend you over backwards to receive this.
This is a little nuanced because it depends on how the relationship was established up front. If on the front end it is, you know what
There's
I
a
mean?
lot, no, no, no,
Hold
because
on.
there's a lot of dudes who
Let
leave
me
the
let me finish,
woman.
Billy. Hold on one second. How the relationship was established, because I think Shantae kind of hit on it initially about if we start this relationship out and I'm saying you don't need to be employed, no longer work X, Y, or Z, and you marry that woman, and then you make whatever you want to call it a mistake, and she chooses to lead the relationship. If she chooses to lead a relationship, depending on how long y'all been married, she should get something if she's giving up her career for the family. I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm calling it just straight down the middle, bro. Like,
You
so
don't
it
think she should just get another job for the family?
I got something, Billy.
that does, you still have to take care of your children, bro.
Right. I'm gonna take care of my children, but now we're
Okay.
no longer together. She's gonna have to take care of herself.
But let me just give
But
you.
she
Let's
chose
just
that.
add. Let me just ask. So
No,
yes,
you know,
she can
hold
definitely.
on one second.
Okay,
It's
go
no,
ahead.
she didn't just choose it. You chose it too, bro.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's two people who have to decide to leave a relationship.
No. One person can decide to leave a relationship.
And then
Bill,
that's how violence starts.
So now we're going somewhere else. But all right.
I got
If two
Bill.
people look, if two people decide to walk away mutually, I think that yes, compensation should be had, depending on the situation. There should be some kind of agreement, but at the same time, I don't think it should be automatic that I don't know.
But it's not, but bro, the thing that I think sometimes gets confusing, I guess, bro, people have a right to choose whether they want to be in a relationship anymore. You don't decide if this mistake warrants this or that. You don't make that decision. That's not a decision you can make. Once you do whatever, you can't control how somebody reacts
No,
to.
because in the
You
military
can't.
it does. In the
But we're not.
military it does.
You
Let me tell you
cannot
something.
control how somebody reacts to
Good.
your
Look,
mistake.
God will. Let me ask you a question, Mr. God will.
Yeah, what's up?
If your wife wanted to leave you right now,
Yep.
what will the military give her?
Half my retirement.
Right. But if she cheated on you, if you had proof that she was cheating on you with, somebody that you knew and this, that, and the other, and you presented that in military court, what did she get?
Half of my retirement.
But
Do
that's
you
the
see? Do you
military.
see that? Do you see
He
that? Do you
knows
see what
that
I'm
when
talking about?
listen, that's he knows that going in that will happen. So he took that chance.
No,
I
but
mean, not granted.
this is a
Well, so granted. Hold on.
representation of what
There is,
happens in the
Hold on,
courts.
hold on. He brought up a
there
good
is a
point.
caveat. There is a
That's a
caveat.
great
There,
point, but that's
there,
not
there,
that's
Uh,
there is a caveat to that. You have to be married at least 10 years.
yes.
I knew that before. I knew that before I got married. I could have waited. I could have dated her for a long period of time. I could have not chose my wife.
Mm.
Some
All right,
people
good will,
they
good will.
date somebody and marry somebody when they hit 15 years because they're gonna retire in 5.
Yeah.
Like,
Good will, good will, good will, good will. Check the new regulation. It's no longer it's kind of like they're doing the blended retirement. That shit right there.
I got you.
It's proactive. So they can
Okay. They changed
yeah,
it.
so
Okay.
it's not that. But I'm gonna tell you this. When I retired and I was out there and I was by myself and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I retired out of Hawaii. And I'm seeing these grown ass men cry because they gotta get these women half of their shit. And I was like, and then you'll see some that got 2 of them.
Right.
So when I see that
I
shit,
seen one that had 3.
hold on, wait, Billy, you don't fucking deflate my message, nigga. Look, when I seen grown ass niggas that's certified killers that then serve their country for a long ass time, and then I mean, our generation of the military, they call us war babies. So, because we spent at least like 80% of our career overseas.
Yep.
Because, you know what I'm saying, the war been that long. This man did all that shit and he got to get his chick half. And then this is the disrespectful shit about it, right? She'll even have a nigga come to the thing with her. She didn't marry it again. Fuck that. Look, I said, you know what? If y'all want to keep this shit the same, keep the laws the same. But eventually, the well gonna run dry and niggas gonna tired of getting finessed by the government. I tell y'all this all the time. That's why I don't get mad about it, because I'm not fighting women. I don't take this personal because I'm not fighting. When y'all argue me about this bullshit, and that's why I kind of get tired of it, because I know I'm not fighting y'all. I'm fighting the policies that y'all utilize. That's the real war. If you, it's not all this little Kevin Samuels, all these little talking points. It's no real gender war. It's really a policy war, and these women just have to be on the right side of the policies.
Right. I agree with you, Logic, and I just wanted to make that point with God will to verify the point that you was making earlier about the incentivized thing. Like how if she can do dirt, she can damn near kill you and still walk away from this thing beneficial.
so that's the military, right? So
No, but that's mostly in life.
listen, no. Let me look. Let me finish. I get it. I agree with the military part. I don't know why I agree. I don't think that should be. If a woman cheats on you, I don't agree with that at all. That's one thing I can say. I don't agree with that. But if we're talking about outside of the military, okay, because a lot of people are not in the military, get a prenup. There are things you can do to protect yourself. There's nothing you can do about child support besides not have a child. Okay? Protect your seed, I suppose. Again, if you want we're not even looking at the bigger picture. Kids do better. Your offspring does better when there are two parents in a household. You're married in a household. I don't know why that's so hard to. I don't know how finances became the root of all. Like, it's more important than your children. It's more important than anything because my finance, that's the most important thing. Like, because that's what I'm hearing. Finances are more important than your children. They're more important than being married. They're more important than this. They're more important than that. It's all about the money.
Well, the money is a tool for you to get a lot of the things that you say that you need. You want a home, you want cars, you want to be able to eat, you want to be able to go here, and you want to be able to go home and not think you're going to get shot in the middle of the night. So, like, you as a guy, and even as women, like single women, like, you prioritize finances because
not before my
finances give you
children. I would never prioritize anything before my child.
So how are you going to take care of the child with no finances?
I don't prioritize. My child is priority.
But why are you going
Period.
to work?
That's like saying I'm gonna sell my child because the money is more important. Like, no, the child is more important. Yes, I'm
how
gonna
do you support
child.
How do you support the child without any finances?
Sir, my child is more important than finances.
Yes, but you can't support your child without finances. That's what I'm saying. So you're going to have to work. So I understand what you're trying to say. I understand what you're saying, that you care a great deal about your child. You would do a lot of things for your child. But one of those things, because you're prioritizing your child, you will prioritize going to work so that you can make money to take care of the thing that you prioritize.
No, but what I'm saying to you, right? You go to work and you do what you have to. You do what you have to do, but that doesn't mean. So what I'm saying to you is what it sounds like. Before making my child a whole human being by being there in the household with the mom, I'm looking at my pockets first, not the child, but the pockets first. You understand? Because it doesn't make sense for me financially. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm okay with risking my child growing up in two single parent households instead of one, because I'm more concerned with my pockets than I am with the child. You understand what I'm saying?
It still goes back to I agree. Your priority and your being when you have a child is to take care of your responsibility to that child. It's a priority. It's a thought process. But since you know that this is a priority, to take care of said priority, you need something to take care of it. Like, you need diapers, you need food, you need formula. I mean, unless you're getting it from the government, and I'm assuming that majority of the women on this panel, they don't need government assistance. So that means that you have to go out and get it if you don't have anybody else to help you to get it. So you can't be in two places at the same time. You can't be trying to take care of your child physically in their presence while you're also at work, because you have to be able to work to make money so that you have time to get to the kid. So I'm just saying that, hey, money is a tool and is important to accomplish the things that you say that you want to do. That's all I'm saying.